Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. First day of the competition, always a special day and a cause for universal optimism.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Makalele. Nice control. Thinks about the shot.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lovely, now then, it's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Inter!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hazard powering forward here. Chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chengdu-Rongchen have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Showing good feet. Hazard.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get it through? Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's a good run down the left. Oh, played right into his path. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chengdu-Rongchen do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf. Clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's Vieira. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He won't be happy with that one. Desai. Makaleli. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Diego Costa. Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ibrahimovic. And he's forced to go back. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Inter Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Inter can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. And here's the chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. Makaleli. Thuram. And it's Varane. And Makaleli. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Seedorf. It's Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Great ball, and he's in here. Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some resolute defending there. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Inter, number 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Eden Hazard, number 3. Clarence Seedorf.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
Mbappe, coming on the field. Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Hazard.
Number 15, Neymar.
Luis Suarez going
Number
about
18,
things with real menace.
Lamine Yamal. Number 9, Rodri.
Lovely
Number
pass.
19.
Great chance! And a neat finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And in a trice, the substitute goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
"75 minutes played. Hazard. Yamal. Thuram. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very nicely done. Might be dangerous. He's having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. Haaland might just make this. Inter Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Platini is the team's great visionary, and he's managed to get free. Luis Suarez. Oh, terrible pass.
Cheng Du-Rong-Cheng nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes have been
Picked up, he's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Dembele. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Platini. That's it. They are out.
And if you do have a chance today,
And so it is one of those horrible ground-eat-me-up moments. The worst possible outcome. They have been bundled. So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
So things are underway.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are. Kaka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very nicely done. Bragantino have got it back and they'll have another go.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Played out wide. Plays the ball back. Still goalless. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And here's Diego Costa. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Played into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries one from range! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lamb, terrific effort! Goal! Could this be it? The celebrations say it might well be. Take that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bragantino have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, well played. Chengdu Rongchen are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Desai, very much a man of this moment.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Luis Suarez. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Roberto Carlos venturing down the left. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Lahm. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Costa. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ronaldinho. So we are halfway through this final.
This is a security announcement.
No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
So far, so good, Peter. But there'll be a response from their opponents in the second half. I'm sure that'll be discussed in the dressing room. That period immediately after half-time will be very interesting indeed. They have to be really, really ready for it.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Bragantino, he's gone for goal. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Seedorf. Nice-looking ball. And he's in on goal! Ronaldinho. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's delightful. Rummenigge. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! So we have movement on both benches. Azar gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Backward it goes. Costa was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Hazard. Real chance! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 63
The
minutes
movement
in.
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Substitution for Chengdu Rongchen, number 21, number 6,
Ronaldo might just make
number
this.
14, Lionel Messi,
Bragantino
number 17,
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Jude Bellingham.
next substitution.
coming on the field.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number
Varane
10,
makes the interception.
Kylian Mbappe.
Now what about a counter-attack?
Number 7,
Bragantino
Eden
are making a
Number
change.
25,
After this, just one
Michel
opportunity
Platini.
to do so.
Hazard, number 4,
Pullet gets on his bike and on the move. Vieira, and here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Hazard! He's got it all! Just one goal in it now. Game on! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chengdu Rongchen cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Just a few moments from glory.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Takes a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Out of play for a throw. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Chengdu Rongchen have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. Bragantino, moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes at a
And
time.
the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And there goes the final whistle. So these are our winners. A word for the vanquished, who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final. But it just wasn't to be for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them to bask in their glory.